Welcome, Misfits, to session 61 of Land of Untamed Hope. For 200 gold pieces, what happened last session?
We fought a
We
giant
should have
goose.
fucking rested when we didn't because someone had to keep going.
It's a potato
That's what
tomato.
happened.
They still feed you in the end. We're fine. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. We fought a giant goose. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
With Brangiana, who's amazing at dealing damage, and then we continued on east. I want to say eastward, but I don't remember.
In a direction.
In a direction, you are correct. In a
Technically
direction, we
south.
continued to the what seemed to be ruins, where we found oh god, what was it? It was looked to be a gravestone of some kind that read something along the lines of a shield sister, who was called the Bow. I'm looking back to the chat because I'm amazing. The Silverlight.
Oh.
The shield sister, Silverlight, the delayer of death, Doom.
There you go.
And Elmark, Tusha, and Meek are hanging outside, from what I remember.
Nope, Tusha's inside.
Tusha's inside. So just Elmark and Meek are outside, and everyone else went inside this secret.
Well, Jesse, how did you get in the tomb?
There was a slot at the bottom of the tomb which fit the silvered greatsword that Root picked up from the other Silver Order of Lucisco cavern inside the tortoise. And that fit like a glove inside of it, and a secret passageway opened up Indiana Jones style. And we went inside of it, went down a little ways. Root knocked on the door, and then smoke shot out of the walls.
I checked for traps. I thought I did a good job, but I didn't check the right part, and then that happened.
Yep. That's for lack of a better term. That's what happened.
So you tried to open a door.
Uh-huh.
And what happened?
And the trap set off.
And what is the trap? What is the dire situation you may face yourself in?
We are going to get crushed by silvered spikes coming out of the walls.
I believe from the bottom. Aren't they from the bottom and the top? Like
correct.
Reverse trash compactor.
Yeah. All right, great, Jesse. That's pretty good. Give yourself 200 gold.
Silver pieces.
I mean, 2,000 silver if you
want. Nope, shiny pieces. That's what I meant to say.
Sure. 2,000 silver weighs a lot more than 200 gold. Excellent. Good recap. So let's dive on in. We rejoin our party in the mysterious clearing behind a silver dragon statue grave marker and a crumbling archway. The statue's markings read, "Here lies a true shield sister, the silver light, delayer of doom." You found the secret slot in the ground for a unique key, a silvered greatsword you just luckily happened to have. As you inserted the sword, you heard the scraping of stone against stone as the dead earth before you, where plants did not grow, lifted up a stone slab, revealing a staircase leading down into a dark underground chamber. Elmark and Meek chose to stay outside, while the rest of you descended into a dark hallway. It is a small underground hallway leading to an ancient and decrepit door. There is a little light in the room. There is little light in the room, save for a single beam of emitting from the roof above, a small hole through which the tiniest ray of sunlight shines through. Marshall's dancing lights give off some light that reflect along the many silvered mirrors around the walls of this hallway, but not clearly, as the walls have been heavily caked with dirt, dust, and strange plant life growing here. there is, unfortunately, Elmark is not here, but there is a few unique vines that give off a silverish sheen to them that kind of grow down from the ceiling into the walls around the mirrors. But who cares? Plants.
Do we notice that?
You would, yes. However, a root reached out and knocked on the ancient wooden door, attempting to either push or pull it open. There was a pulse of air as the dust around you moved as by magic, and the stone slab above you slammed down shut, leaving you in darkness, save the single beam of light and Marshall's orbs that give off um, each light similar to a torch. So it's not bright, but it is not pitch black. As this happens, however, out of the ceiling and out of the floor jut out several silvered greatswords. Those inside attempted to dodge the sudden blades, and for the most part succeeded. But then you heard stone scraping against stone and dust beginning to fall from the ceiling as the blades are moving closer and closer. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no!
And I'm actually going to move you guys over to a map. This is just, I put you guys like you're inside like the room down here.
We got
You
it.
don't have to move around or anything, but you're like inside this room, and Meek is outside the room.
I rolled a good initiative though.
That's good. I do need you to roll initiative as well.
Oh, sweet. I have advantage on it. I was just doing it for funs.
Yeah, well, I said everybody.
That's so cool.
I thought you forgot about me.
Never.
You're
Why would
unforgettable,
you-
Meek.
Assume such a
Appreciate
thing, Jason.
Jacob, do you need anyone to pilot you or roll for you?
I'm here. if
I've
you need me.
got the rolls for the most part, but yeah, just have my sheet up just in case I'm driving when I need to do
All
something.
right.
But I've got the roll for right now.
Let's see.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 21.
Ooh, nice. All right. So Marshall got a 21. Meek, what'd you get?
I got a 19 plus I believe 5, so 24.
Amazing. Brentley, are you here?
He hasn't even messaged me back.
Of course not. Okay, great. Boulder.
19.
19. Very good. Christoph.
Got a 10.
Ooh, nice. Let's see. Marshall's already in here. Root. Your 13.
1,
You're
3.
Great.
Yes.
And Tusha's in, and that is the 6 of us.
19. Tusha got a 19.
Great. I am going to go ahead and sort this into order. All right, top of the round. Meek. Oddly enough. So let's scroll down to see Meek. Meek. You hear and see the stone slab behind you suddenly shut. The sword that was placed in the ground to unlock this hidden chamber shoots out about 5 feet in the air and clambers on the vaguely stoned floor next to you. You feel the ground vibrate slightly, though there's no indication of what's going on below. Elmark seems to have wandered off into the jungle, speaking vague niceties to plants. Since he's not here, he has gone. So, Meek, make a perception check for me.
I can do that. Let's see here. 10.
Okay.
Everything is great.
No, 10's fine. You begin to hear
Ooh.
Do I know what direction it's from, or is it like all around?
seems to be coming from the sort of the area where the party went down, but you don't see anything.
Does it sound like somebody speaking a language?
It. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Deep Speech, Elvish, and Infernal. I thought that I had tongues, but I don't. So
So it sounds like whispering, but gibberish.
hmm. Let's see here.
It is
Well,
your turn. So what would you like to do?
Where'd the sword fall at?
It's like right around like right. Oh, I'm trying to click onto the Zoom. That doesn't work.
You each
I
get
Do that.
one.
I do that every time.
Oh,
It
wait,
appears
I
to be
can't touch
right
it.
by the archway.
It's
I can't
got
touch it.
it's
Zeke,
got
don't you
gauze.
have Pluto's push and pull?
It's
I
got
do,
gauze around the handle of it. So,
but it just
not-
it literally just pushes or pulls things. I can't like pick
But
it up.
couldn't you like push it and pull it in a way that like I don't know? Think about Magneto when he would like, you know.
No, it doesn't give me like control of it. I can just push it or pull
Yeah,
it.
but if you push it from the middle and it's not perfectly balanced, it would go. This is
Yeah,
Christoph thinking.
I feel like I'm not that magical. So
Oh, Brentley, are you here or not?
Driving. Sorry, I'll mute myself.
Okay, love ya. Make what
Friendly,
you do.
if you need someone to roll for you.
I guess I'll just go like up to the door and then I'll put my face on the door and I'll be like, "Hey guys, are you okay?"
Okay, there's just a solid stone slab. Are you speaking into your earring?
Oh yeah. That's a better idea. That's what I'm doing.
It's okay. He never had Radio Run. He's not
he
used to
doesn't
it.
understand.
All right. So party, you all hear Meek just say, "Hey guys, are you okay?"
I guess whoever's next is.
Are we free to respond, or do we need
Yeah,
to go by
you
initiative?
can respond briefly.
Things are closing around us.
Oh. I look at the hole. Does it look like my staff can go in the hole?
It seems to your staff is pretty circular. It's a
Okay.
long slat hole. I mean, it could probably go in, but you're not sure if it would do it. You can try.
That's what she
All right,
said.
I'm gonna try because I feel like maybe there's just like a button in the back, and as long as I could hit it, we'll be good.
Okay,
There is a
go
button
ahead.
in the back.
and just make a dexterity check for me.
Okay, dexterity check. Roll that. Fitting.
Okay. So for your action, you take your silvered staff with the orb of glowing silver light and kind of jam it in there. It goes in and nothing happens, and you kind of twist maybe a little bit and kind of dig it in. You feel that it's just like solid stone. I mean, it's deep. It's pretty deep, like I don't know, 3 feet down. You get pretty down there, but it is not doing it.
That's what she said.
I
So sorry.
feel like that's probably all that I could do on my turn, so I'm going to pass my turn.
All right, that is Meek's turn. Next up, Mama Marshall.
Okay, so you said there was a beam of light, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Indiana
Marshall, you've got
Jones.
your dancing lights around. So it's kind of hard to make out, but there is a single beam of like sunlight coming down from the ceiling in the center of this room. As
Can
the
I
ceiling is
move
closing
my
down.
lights away from like that light so that it's easier to see the beam?
Yeah, I believe it's a bonus action to move your lights. Is that correct?
Maybe. Hold on, let me stop the truck and look because I'm not gonna.
I'll
Sure.
check for you if you want, Marshall.
Yeah, go. Let the guy who's driving not check his.
Well, no,
I had-
good.
I had
Bonus
just-
action, you
Yeah,
can move the
yeah.
lights up to 60 feet to a new spot within range.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you just wave your gun, and the lights kind of part around to the side, and that does make this beam of light kind of clearer. You see, there's some of these silvery vines actually in the ceiling, kind of wrapped around some of these silver blades. But that's what you can see.
Okay, so is there like something specific that it's shining on?
It doesn't appear to be. It's just shining on the dirt ground. You're sort of in between a few spikes in the ground.
Can I use my movement to try to like brush away the area around that beam of light without impaling myself?
Yeah, go ahead. Just make an investigation check for me.
I can do that.
You mean a roll for you? Good.
No, I've got it. I just left from where I needed to be. So it is a wow, not good. 5.
5. Okay. You spend.
Can I help him?
It's not your turn.
Yeah,
so,
sorry.
So no, you spend your action. You clear off a little bit of kind of the dirt, and you see a letter. It does take your full action to find, but you have started to uncover a series of words. Marshall, what languages do you speak?
I know Draconic.
I can tell
Okay.
you, he
Your
speaks
character sheet.
Draconic, Goblin, and Common.
Oh yeah, thank
Uh,
you.
It's
It
goblin.
seems to be a very it's not goblin. It seems to be very ornamental, almost music-like, but it is not a language you're familiar with.
Well, I'm gonna point that out because that's all I do because that took my action and I bonus action my lights away. So I'm gonna point that out and tell everybody in the small enclosed room that there are words on the ground and we need to find all of them.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Next up, initiative count 20. The ceiling comes in closer and closer. There's
my God.
now about 5 feet above you and the closest blade. It's gone down about a third of the way. Next up, Boulder.
There's like a door in front of us that's sealed, right?
There is an old, decrepit wooden door that Root didn't seem to be able to open.
All right. I suspect that magic will keep it closed, but Boulder knows that fists open doors, so he's gonna, not liking enclosed spaces, charge for the door and swing at it twice.
Okay. Do you want to attempt to do an athletics check as your actions to force it open, or do you want to just beat the door down with damage?
Well, I mean, I guess it would be smart to try and open the door first, and then if that doesn't work, punch it open.
Sure. I'll
Steven,
say
I'm
as a
gonna.
bonus action, you're welcome to try and open. The
I have
door.
a dumb question, Steven, and I asked this in
Okay.
the secret group the other day. Does
Oh.
Boulder have some kind of bonus to siege damage? I feel like somebody has something like that, and I said it in the group, but I feel like maybe I'm remembering Critical Role, but I could be 100% wrong.
I know last campaign,
Marshall, right? Or
Morik
did. Okay, then I
believe
think
did.
that's what I'm remembering. I just wanted to make
Oh.
sure.
Yeah, I got nothing like that.
So what are you doing, Boulder?
I guess I'll try to open the door.
Okay, it does not open.
As I
You
expected.
reach out, and again, there's just a pulse of wind as you actually touch the door, and you feel almost like a field of force. One might call it a force field.
Yeah.
That's the wrong game week.
A field of force. Some might call it a force field. Love it. Sorry.
Something Boulder would be able to punch through, if you think. Is there any like timber lying around, like maybe old logs that were used for part of the construction, or like some
There
pieces?
aren't. There are a few larger vines that are kind of green but give off a silverish hue to them that are, some of them are like 6 feet long and like thick as small tree trunks.
Yeah, that's not sturdy enough to like stick into the ground and put up against the closing ceiling to try and keep us from being crushed, which was my line of thought there.
You're not sure.
Well, I don't think vines have the stiffness required for such a task.
Okay.
No, that's what she said. Okay.
In before Elmark is like, there are certain vines.
It's
You,
true.
you hear Elmark in the distance. It's like, I'm the caretaker.
Talking about like genus, phylum of vines, etc.
Yeah. All right, you still have action and movement if you want.
Yeah, I don't know what to do given that we're in a locked magic box and Boulder literally has fists.
Boulder, you're
So-
really strong. Maybe you could like hold the ceiling and the floor, Chewbacca
Right.
style.
I mean, I guess I could try that, but there are, if I'm not mistaken, silver greatsword pointing directly
Never
down
mind. Yeah, I
from
fucked that
the
up.
roof, which
There
makes it kind of
certainly
hard
are.
to get a handhold in there without impaling myself.
It's possible, but might be difficult.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I guess if I can find a spot to get a handhold on the roof and try to hold it in place without impaling myself on greatswords, that would be cool.
Yeah, go ahead and just make a general dexterity check for me to try and wedge your. You're gonna have to stretch one arm up really high, but you just make a dex check.
Excellent. I'm not good at these. Oh, 22.
Well, all right, Boulder, you see the exact spot. You slam your hoof down. I assume you have hooves. I don't. Do minotaurs have feet?
Yes.
I don't. Oh,
They're hooves.
they're hooves. Great. You slam your
Yes.
hoof down and just jam your fist into the ceiling. Make a athletics check for me.
See, this is the one that I have a decent addition to, but I'm gonna roll like hot garbage to compensate. Oh,
Hey!
I'm
You
just gonna keep shit
jam
talking myself because it works.
your fist up into the ceiling, and you feel an immense weight being bared down upon you. But you feel it kind of lurch, and for a second, it's holding, but it is, oh, it's heavy.
Building very heavy. Boulder can't hold for long.
All right, anything else, Boulder?
Holding the door is everything.
Got it. Tusha, you're up.
There we go. Now I'm muted. So Morik yelled at us to look for words on the ground, right?
Yeah, and you know Meek's outside. Not that that matters, but he talked to you guys.
So I guess I'm going to try to read some of the words that are on the ground.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Goblin, and Infernal.
It does not appear to be any language you know. But at this point, if you go over and you can clear it off, it's like a circle of beautifully written characters. Certainly not elvish, but very ornamental like it.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Steven, in that, just from you describing that, are all the words uncovered already? We don't have to worry about uncovering more words.
But you're not certain. These words, a small concentric circle of words, a ring of words is uncovered. There could be more. You don't
Got
know.
it. Okay.
If only there was somebody that could read every language with you.
Yeah, that's on you, dude.
Tusha, what are you doing?
I'm gonna yell
be
at
fair.
Meek and be like, "Can you read this? Do you think you could read this?"
I can read anything, but I'm not in there.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and hop outside. Back to where we-
Amazing. So
This
Tusha,
bitch.
where specifically are you? Because you have to kind of describe it. So where do you want to
That's fair.
teleport to?
So I should be right at the exact spot desired. It can be a place you can see when you can visualize. Okay, so the door we came in on, I'm going to shoot for. I think we had to walk down a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say like 25 feet, just to be safe.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You disappear in like a cloud of poison, and you just reappear outside of the archway, and you see Mika's there. Tusha, make a perception check for me.
Make a what check? Sorry.
Perception, please.
22.
Nice. Tusha, you see and you hear whispers of some strange language. And you see silvered hands poking out of the ground, phantasmal like, and an arm and an armored head as crawling out of the very ground around you guys, up on top, appear to be 5 of these spectral silver paladins.
All right. So that'd be my action.
Mm-hmm.
Cast a spell, leveled spell.
And I don't see them, right?
At this point, you do.
Oh, that's good. Okay, okay.
I'm assuming Tusha would react in some way to let you know they're there.
Yeah.
Unless she doesn't.
I'm gonna
Then you're fine.
say. So I moved 25 feet and I was safe there. So I'll move 5, 10, 15 feet back for actually 20. Hell, Meek, what's your movement? 30?
I think so.
Oh, I miss Monk Meek.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
pretty
move
sure.
10
Monk
feet
Meek.
back.
It's just an average 30.
I'm gonna yell, Meek, come to me now. We need you.
Who are all your friends, Tusha?
They're inside. We're gonna be inside.
No,
Come to me.
all the ghosties that you brought with you.
Oh, them? I don't know, but how about we don't stick around to find out?
Okay, you want me to wait on you or just go in there?
No, I mean, if you can get in there,
I'll just go in
but-
there because they look like they might hurt me.
All right. Well, I have a way to get you back in. So
You should have probably just
All
grabbed
right.
your favorite person and just left
Tusha,
the rest.
anything else?
no.
That is going to be your turn. Next up, Root.
Okay, I'm at the door.
Mm-hmm.
This beam of light is like shining in the middle of the stairway, is that right?
In the middle of the room.
In the middle of the room. Okay.
Mhm. And it seems to be shining on that concentric circle, almost in the center of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards that. Would it be an action to see if I can read the words or
I don't know. What languages do you speak?
I pulled it up and it's right here. That's on the other page. I speak Common, Draconic, Druidic, Primordial, and Sylvan.
It is not a language you speak.
Oh.
Por qué, por favor. Okay, it's in a circle though, right?
It does appear to be.
Okay. Root's gonna take his shield. Does it look shield side?
No, it's much smaller. Maybe if you had like a buckler, something like.
Oh, so it's like super small.
Does it look like Root's old shield that I have?
Not particularly.
Okay,
No.
cool. Never mind.
Can I take a shield and reflect the light towards the door?
Yeah, you can do that as an action. Do you have a particularly shiny shield?
What 2 shields do I have equipped?
They call it 2 shields, but he's got a few.
The Sentinel shield and the absorbing shield. So we'll do the absorbing shield as like I guess you know how absorb and reflect light. So boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you take out the absorbing shield and kind of put it onto the beam. Your shield lights up a little bit, but it's still too bright in here to get a nice focused beam. You see the door is lit up a little bit as well, but it's not focused. But you see there's something over the door that is now just shimmering. That field of force is reacting in some way.
We're gonna, I guess, call out to Marshall and it's like, turn the lights off, Marshall. This door, it shimmers. Shimmers. I
It
don't know,
does.
Russian word for shimmer. I don't know it. Don't think I can really do much. Here's a question: how tall does that dragon scale shield go? 3 feet, 4 feet, or so?
I think it's 5 feet because it offers 3/4 cover.
Yeah, 3/4 cover. I can check. I believe I
Yeah,
have the
check
item
that.
here.
Okay. As a bonus action, we'll shoot one down behind Root, kind of making like another, like if Boulder's a pillar at the front of it, this will be a,
Nice.
a good secondary pillar. But that'll be
absolutely.
that'll be all.
A blue dragon scale just embeds itself into the ground.
It says 4 foot tall by 3 feet wide.
There you go. 4 foot tall by 3 feet wide.
Into the
All right.
ground within 5 feet of you.
Secondary
Nice.
pillar. So
So that is your turn, Root. Next
Yep.
up, Meek and Tusha. These spectral silver paladins are whispering, and they all turn and face Meek as they put out a single finger and point towards him.
Hey, everyone.
No.
Hi, everyone.
So Jeffrey, please roll 5 radiant bow attacks.
I'm
at-
dead.
Oh,
you gotta do 10
no.
because they're all at disadvantage.
Yeah, at disadvantage, please.
Oh no.
At disadvantage?
Yes. So that's the first one. A 10 misses. 20 hits. Natural 1 misses. 12 misses. And a 22 hits.
Shit.
So
Oh,
that
no.
is from the 1 hit, that is 12 radiant. And then Jeffrey, I need you to roll the additional radiant damage against Meek.
Additional? Oh no.
I deserve this.
Disadvantage or advantage?
This is
No,
is this
no, it's
this
just
is just
damage roll.
damage.
Roll that 3d10 twice.
Damage doesn't get advantage or disadvantage.
is this better or worse
No,
than the
no,
trash compactor,
3d10.
Jason?
The 3d10.
What?
There you
No,
go.
take one of them.
All right, and one more because you hit twice.
I feel like Steven's mad at me for something.
Oh, yeah, sorry, dude.
You feel the pain now.
As
You
they
feel-
point their fingers, spectral silvered bows appear, and all in once they pull back, conjuring an arrow, and a volley shoots at you. You move out of the way, expertly attempting to dodge. As 2 of them impact into you, they burn for extra damage. So you'll take 12 points radiant, and 10 points of radiant, then 17 and 22.
61
I gotta
total.
do math. Hold on, just like all right. So
I'm pretty
that's
sure that's 61.
22, 44 plus 17 is 61, I think.
can't kill me, bitches. I'm still up.
Got it right.
As that is going to be
It's one round.
turn.
Don't
Christoph.
taunt him.
You're up.
Who's up?
Oh, is it me?
Oh,
It's
it's Dylan.
you,
Okay.
Christoph.
Okay. Shit. Okay. The lights are out and they are making it harder for Root to direct the light, right?
There are Marshall's lights,
Correct.
and there is the single beam of light that is slightly shining off of Root's shield.
Okay. I want to come beside Root. And is it possible for me to do the same angle? Like, look at the angle that he's using his shield, and you then take his. I guess it's not a Silver Order shield, but take his shield out and try to do the same angle, right?
Okay.
And I want to try to bounce the light with his shield.
Like under it or in front of?
Maybe like.
Walk me through your thought.
I'm hoping that his old school shield bounces the light a little bit better than the new fancy shield that he's bought.
Okay, go ahead and just make a straight intelligence check for me
Okay.
as you're trying to find the right angle.
Okay. I rolled an 11, so it's
We're just turning this into the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the
it's
Moon album.
gonna be
cover.
a plus 6, so it's 16. And I'm gonna do a genius or
Okay.
a stroke, so it's a
21. Okay. You get in there with Root's old shield, and you kind of reflect, bouncing off of his light a little bit more. You see that shines a little bit more light on the door, and at this point, you all can see there is a shimmering, almost translucent curtain that seems to be slightly bubbling at this point. It's reacting to the light.
Okay. Was that an action or a bonus action?
That would have been an action.
Okay. So that's my action, so bonus action. Let me look at my bonus action spells really quickly. can I, as a free action, use my earring and say, Marshall, we need to put out our lights. I feel like that's all I would be able to say. I don't have anything to say to Marshall or to Tusha or Meek. And then
Okay.
what can I do with my bonus action? Can
So
I?
Tusha and Meek, you hear Kristoff over the earring say, Marshall, we need to put out the lights.
I'm gonna. Is it possible for me to pass the shield off with my bonus action to Root, so that he's using the better shield to balance, or to
Okay, so Root, he is offering you the other shield.
I don't know.
As
Can I
you're
hold both
holding
of them?
You already have 2 shields. Do you
Be
wanna,
like Zolo from One Piece and hold one.
he
in your
just
mouth?
grabs it with his teeth.
if you would like to, Kristoff is presenting you with your old shield.
I'll
Yes.
still hold half of it so that if he's gonna grab it with it, I'm just like, so that we're both using it to
Yes.
laser.
Okay,
Zolo
Sure.
this shit.
sure.
It's all right.
As Root clamps down on the handle of the shield. Ew, Snapchat. As it doesn't seem to have a change, but now Root has a shield in his mouth. All right. Anything else, Kristoff?
I don't think I can do really anything else to help out. I've used my action, bonus action. I'm not gonna move. So, you know what? I am gonna click my flying boots so
Okay.
that if I have to, I can like fly vertical, almost Matrix style, so that the blades kill me last.
Sure, absolutely. All right, that is the end of the round. Top of the round, Meek, you're up.
Meek is
Kristoff
feeling a
activates.
lot like he should just go ahead and dimension door 400 feet back towards the goose.
Or you could dimension door in
It's up to you.
and help us, because I
Well,
came
here's-
out to dimension door you back in.
I can't get to you though because of the people. Can I tell how far away he is?
Appears to be 30 feet.
Okay, so I can't tell.
Yes,
I
when have you not been able to tell?
I meant Meek, not me.
I don't know. It looks like you could reach her.
Okay. I just asked her how far back do I need to go?
From like to get into the room.
Right, so that I can dimension door into the room.
Let's see, 25 feet, and there. So
The answer is
it'd be,
15, right?
For you, yeah, do 10, 15.
Okay, so I dimension door 15 feet
15
into
feet,
the space.
like down. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I
Sure.
would assume that it just goes down, right?
It's up to you. As you focus your arcane energies, you feel that hunger inside you well up, and just darkness overtakes you as you appear. Party underneath, there is a cloud of darkness that rips open a rift as Meek steps out. Meek, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, as you have teleported into a bed of spikes.
This is where I'm going to die. Let's see. You said saving throw?
Uh-huh.
19.
Hey, you're fine. You'll only take half damage. Do you
I'm
have,
gonna
do you have
die.
evasion still?
I
or
don't.
No?
No.
Oh.
That's Click. Click has
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Great. Where? So that's only. What is it? 2d6 plus 5. I'll just roll that.
Does it do anything extra to me?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
You guys just
So
killed me.
you'll take half of 9, so 4 points of
Okay.
slashing damage.
Okay. Just do this 4 damage.
And 27 points of radiant damage.
And Meek is dead.
Not dead, but
Well, down.
unconscious. As Meek appears in, and you take a step forward, and a silver blade jams in, and you see the blade gets red hot, party, as light is just billowing off. Meek pulls himself off and collapses onto the ground, this burning wound in his chest, as Meek is unconscious. All right, Marshall, you're up.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Meek, would it matter if you did your hungry hippos thing?
What hungry?
Hungry.
Okay,
If that was halved,
I get some
would
chips.
that matter at all? Oh, I lied. I do need you to have the 27 because you succeeded on the save.
Okay.
And then if you want to use your
So I had
gluttony ability,
23 before, so I wouldn't be able to because it wouldn't be a lethal hit. You're right. I did forget about that though. So how do I make myself not dead?
okay, just going back for a second. So
I'm gonna heal back up to 23 is I believe what I was at. So apply that.
Okay, so 23, so you'll take 4 slashing, half of 27, 13 radiant.
Okay, so 13 radiant because I already took the slashing. So I'm at 10. So I'm up.
Hey, he's fine. He's fine. So, Meek, you still got stabbed and you pulled yourself off and you think you're going to pass out, but you don't.
Nice.
Marshall. Wait, Meek. So it's still your turn, actually. If you want to do anything.
Yeah, is there like a movement that I can take to get with everybody else and out of the bed of spikes?
So everybody's in the bed of spikes.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're with everybody.
Okay, sounds good.
Look at the words.
Or would looking at the words and reading it be an action?
It would not. Meek, can you read all languages?
I can read all languages.
That is excellent. So you don't recognize the words at first. Your eyes kind of flash and rearrange, and you hear in the back of your mind, let me help you with that. As the words, almost like dyslexia, but in the good way, they rearrange and says, light shines brightest in the darkness.
It says light shines brightness in the darkness. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, that is Meek. Marshall, you now.
Marshall, hearing that's going to immediately kill his lights. It does not say whether that's a bonus action or not. So I'm
It's
just
a
going to
free
drop
action.
concentration.
Yep, you can drop concentration as a free action. As the
Okay.
lights party, the room dims. It takes a second for your eyes to adjust. But then you see clearly, getting brighter and brighter, this beam of light from the ceiling. Root, it reflects off of your mouth and arm shields, but you're casting a wide cone. You see there are now visible bubbles, almost like the wall of force is boiling, but it is still physically there.
If I were to use my reaction this turn to help Root make the beam finer, does that make sense? With the angle of the shield that I've got, if I like turned it towards us, so we're working with it rather than a.
I would say that's the equivalent of a help action.
Okay, so instead of a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I can wait.
Okay. Marshall, you turned your lights off for a free action. What do you want to do?
I don't have anything that's going.
Fireball.
I don't have anything that's going to. I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself, and that'll be my turn because I don't have anything to do.
You cast Blade Ward on yourself, giving you resistance. Next up, it is initiative count 20. As a boulder, make a strength saving throw for me. As you
can somebody please roll 1d20 plus 9 for me?
Dear God.
Who's doing it?
Got it.
Strength saving throw. Just to confirm.
I'll give it a +5.
Oh.
Do you still want to give it a +5?
Oh.
Never mind. Never mind.
Boulder, you.
It's +8, not a +9.
Okay, so 26.
Oh,
26.
I decided to go to Taco Bell because I was hungry, so I'm in the
Good
car
choice.
right now. Sorry.
Good choice. As your muscles strain and you feel this mountain of a ceiling begin to push down on you. You manage to hold it almost in place, but it does budge a few inches as you manage to get your other arm up there.
The
I need-
chalupa in your muscle burns.
I need everybody in the room to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
oh no.
Please, spicy potato soft tacos. Come on.
That
The
that
potato.
new-
You need those carbs.
what is it? Quesarito.
With advantage. Maybe.
It's good.
Nah, baby. I'm all about those potatoes.
So the advantage was a 5 because I rolled a natural 1. It just didn't roll it on here for some reason.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Meek.
That's okay.
Got
What
17.
everyone else roll?
I got a 7 with advantage.
Wait. This is the second round, so the DC is higher. DC's 18.
Fuck.
If you got that, if you failed that, roll 2d6 plus. So if you succeeded, if you got 18 or higher on that dex save, you will take half, so 6 points of piercing damage. If you failed, you'll take the full 13. Meek. I'm sorry.
If we meet the save, we fail, right?
I can
Or
use
pass.
my reaction on this, but it's going to kill me anyway because of the radiant damage.
And
Or
then
the
14
extra.
radiant damage. So you can have both of that if you would like.
So that'd be
Oh,
7.
never mind.
And
I don't know if
then
that'll matter.
It won't matter. I'm still going to go down. It's,
Okie dokie.
What was the
Ow.
what was the piercing damage?
Because it's 27. So half of
How
that would be 13.
how far into my life is an auto die?
It is.
Has to be more than
I
your
think
max
you have-
health total.
Yeah, more than your max health.
Oh,
in
okay, cool.
the-
So I'm good.
Yeah,
in,
this will
in
be it.
one attack. So as the ceiling begins to just come down a few more inches, a few of you try to move, but you see the blades are almost interlocking in places. As a few of you get cuts and bruised, as you see one of these blades just comes down and jams
Just like that.
Meek in the shoulder. And there's a
Sorry.
burst of radiant energy as Meek's eyes go white as he falls down to the ground.
White hair.
All right.
Wait. White hair.
Steven, if we match the save, how much?
Yeah,
do we
if you
take?
got an 18, you succeed, so you would only take CX. That's
6.
6.
Oh, because Meek takes. Never mind. I got all
Because
confused.
Meek takes the radiant.
Sorry, I
uh,
thought we were all taking that. My bad.
Nope, you're good. All right. So next up, Boulder, you are holding in place. What would you like to do? Or if you would just want to be at Taco Bell, that's also okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I muted myself because I didn't want to engine over all the nonsense and what. So I'm just gonna keep on holding the ceiling in place as best as I can. It seems like the puzzler members of the group are solving the problem. So Boulder will do his best to keep them from being crushed horrifically.
Sounds like a plan. Tusha, you're up.
Can I tell if the ghosts are looking at me right now?
You notice that as Meek vanishes, they start to move down
Oh.
as the whispers are descending.
Okay. Really wish I had rested so I could have more spells. That.
Singing my song, avoiding eye contact.
I don't use those yet. Sorry.
No, you're
Sorry.
fine. Venom
I'm
Sword is
going-
on Meek.
One death save fail.
No. All right. So I guess what I'm gonna do, because I'm the only one up top now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to slowly walk to the door, back to the door, and see if they ignore me.
Okay. So Tusha, you walk up. Are you going like in a straight path through the guy?
No, I'd go
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk up and around. They don't seem to be paying attention to you.
Okay, that's good.
All right. So I know I'm right above them.
Mm-hmm. You see there is a silvered greatsword next to you.
I guess I'll grab the great sword.
Okay.
Try to
You
pull
can
it.
pick that up easily enough. What would you like to do with it?
Meek already tried shoving it in the hole, right?
He tried shoving something else in the hole.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try shoving a great sword in the hole.
All right, make an athletics check for me.
Seven.
It's very heavy. You kind of just get it in the hole, but there's resistance. So that'll be your action, but you know it can go deeper. You just have to give it more oomph.
That's what she said. So
Steven, what are
sorry.
we talking about?
All right, so that's your action. Anything else, Tusha?
I don't think so because I got no good bonus actions to move it in, like try to push it in farther. Well, I guess could I second or 2-weapon attack it to try to push it in?
Do you have a second weapon attack?
No, but I thought everyone technically has 2-weapon attack. They just have disadvantage.
2-weapon fighting? No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it depends on your class, right? Like,
Well, yeah, if you get your secondary attack, but no, you can't. All right, Tusha, that's it. Root, you're up.
Okay, so the 3 shields that Root's holding, just making just a wide cone, but it's dissolving the force shield.
It seems to be the force shield is reacting to it.
Okay, we're gonna, because we have the old shield in Root's mouth, we're gonna drop both of the ones he's holding and just move the single one down and try and focus it as best he can towards the
with teamwork.
with teamwork.
Yeah, yeah. So go ahead, make a dexterity check with advantage.
I got you, baby bird.
Could it be a wisdom? It's okay. All right, we're gonna try it. Here we go.
With advantage.
With it. 8.
8 is with advantage?
How is that with advantage, Root?
I have a -2 to dex saves.
You should have let me do it. You should have held your fucking action.
All right, Root, as you drop the 2 shields, you accidentally open your mouth and the one shield drops down and you spend your action picking it back up.
Oh, God.
But the you notice that for the moment that the light is not on the wall, it has put perfectly back to a sheer invisible surface. All right, that's your action.
Yeah. Oh, that's that. Yep.
Meek is unconscious.
Yeah, that he is. I'm still baffled that I haven't rolled above a 10 on all my dex saves.
Hey, good
today.
job, Dad. That's perfect.
It is. It's actually really good. Bonus action, healing word on Meek. He's gonna heal 6.
All right, Meek, you heal 6.
This is great. Thank you.
As you wake up in a horrible, spiky, silvery room of death.
They told me to teleport in here and read things. They
With
didn't say anything about the swords.
With many clashes because Root keeps dropping the shields. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, keep using the healing word because I'm gonna keep going down every single time.
All right. So Root with the yes, Brentley, are you here?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I just wanted to say I rolled 7 for initiative.
Oh.
And I'm here.
Great. Then you'll go after Kristoff. So let me throw you in there.
Rolls worse
It is
than
the
God.
Silver Order spirit. Chusha, you notice that the whispering dissipates as they begin to just descend. All that's left, a hand, and then they vanish back into the earth. So we're just gonna throw them on the somewhere. That is their turn. Next up, Kristoff.
Okay, Kristoff is going to. He's holding the shield like this, right? And he's gonna go. Oh, as the blades get closer and kind of like, they're gonna go really close to Kristoff's what's the leg jugular, whatever that one is. I don't remember. I don't know anatomy. Kristoff's
Femoral
gonna.
artery?
Femoral artery.
The taint.
Thank you. The femoral, not the taint. He's gonna like let go of the shield and just go 2 fists and go pop, and then try to turn it inside out so that the inside of the shield is what we're balancing off of, right? And so that the thing hits
Okay.
the inside of the shield and
There was
say
a much
say concave, convex, and try to use the. I know it's not a laser, but the laser, the light, and take control of what Root is doing and try to make it better. And
Okay, yeah, go ahead. So you're using science, so you make an intelligence check.
intelligence check. Okay, I rolled a 12 plus.
He gets to what he's good at. I get shit.
Oh, 12. 23.
Very nice. As you focus the beam on the inside of the shield, it actually does reflect almost in a perfect solid beam. And you see right in the center of this wall of force, you see it begins to glow. And now you see a hole has emerged right where that beam is, in the center of this wall.
I'm gonna hold it. And is it possible for me to like? There's not a lot of room to move, right? What's our like?
At this
headspace?
point, you've got like a 3-foot clearance before another blade. Some
Okay.
blades are longer than others.
That's fine. I'm gonna
It's getting real tight.
I'm gonna hold the shield where it's at. I'm gonna look at Root and I'm gonna say, just make direct eye contact with them and say, "You go through first. Everyone else after you. I'll stay here and hold
The
the
hole's
shield."
not very big. It's literally this size.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna look at the hole and I'm gonna say, dive through that hole. This is your place. You go.
Soft Billy, that is your size, not
Go!
mine.
You can see Kristoff is white knuckling the fuck out of the shield. He's terrified,
Absolutely.
but he's looking at Root. Serious
like
as a heart
a
attack.
blade is like inches from your face.
Right here, right? It's like it's almost cutting his hair. And he goes, go!
All right, Kristoff, anything else?
I think that was my action.
Yeah,
I think I
sure.
have my reaction back, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good to know for anybody else who needs it. I have one stroke of genius left. So
great. All right, next up, Captain Bad is moving out of the corner, finished brooding for the duration. You are in a room that is shrinking rapidly.
So Bad just kind of snaps to and like looks around and he's like, oh, this is bad. And then he sees Meek, who's a bloody mess, and he's like, oh, shit must be going really bad if Meek's that messed up. I feel like Kristoff kind of has a handle on the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So Bad is going to summon a skeleton.
Okie
and
dokie.
Look over at Meek and just say, hey, Meek, do you still have that fancy bow?
Yes.
Okay. And he's going to point to the skeleton. Kill that.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry. I won't do that often.
No, it makes sense. If you want to burn your
and-
cantrip on it, right, burn. Is skeleton a cantrip?
Skeleton's 1/2 CR, so yeah, it's a cantrip, and I could.
Goddamn summoners. That's fine.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. Actually, that's big brained.
Well, theoretically, I can't do that. I have a number of times I can do that, but I can also burn a soul. So I've got a lot of uses out of it, but technically it's still limited. And I'm just gonna tell Kristoff to just keep doing what he's doing and try to get rid of the force field. Other than that, I don't think I can really do anything. So that'll be my
Okay.
turn.
Captain Bad snaps into it, summons a skeleton, and says, kill it. Next up, Meek, you're up.
All right, so I guess I'll listen to Captain Bad, and I'm gonna shoot this skeleton twice.
All right, roll to hit.
All right, I'm gonna miss both times. I can feel it. Let's see. Yeah.
Bad, do you have the skeleton stats?
That's a 10.
I'll get him here in a second. Oh my god, I don't think a 10 hits.
I don't think a 10 hits, oddly enough.
He's submitted to the arrow. He's going to jump into it.
That's a 10.
Oh, God.
Oh my
You're
god,
kidding
you
me.
guys!
Meek!
It has an AC of 13.
Meek! As Meek, you're quite
Rest in
flustered.
peace, me!
This room, anytime you get near one of these silver swords, it actually vibrantly glows red hot.
Oh
It's
my God.
unnerving. As you try to find the right angle, the arrows go wide both times.
Oh man, it'd be super
Bad.
cool if I had any charges on my thing so that I could get out of this place, but I don't.
Oh
Bad
god!
is just going to look at Meek.
I'm just in a pit of swords, just flailing around trying to shoot at things. Oh, that's my
All
turn.
right. That's your turn. Next up is Mama Marshall.
Can I go in just a second?
Sure.
You need me to
can you
roll
skip-
for you,
can
buddy?
skip- Well, so how big is the hole? Like, I can't see like
It's
your
about
hands when
like
you say it's this big.
yeah, it's the size of your fist.
Oh, neat.
You got big fists, I think.
Yeah, I've got big hands.
I've heard on the internet.
One lunchbox size.
Yeah, that's roughly. Shit. Is there anywhere else? Can Marshall tell if there's anywhere else that is similarly shiny, wobbly, any kind of like obvious spell shit going on?
Um,
Can I
the
make like a
only-
perception check or something?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Hey, Dylan.
I got you, bud. Okay, 12. Let me go to your sheet.
Plus 1, I think.
Perception. Yeah, it says +0, but you
Yep.
have. Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only spot that seems to be reacting is this bubbling center that's kind of being melted away by the light.
Would that be considered a bonus action?
Yeah, you didn't get anything out of it, so yeah.
Okay, can I
Fireball.
magic missile the bubbly spot at first level? Just all three? Bang, bang, bang.
Interesting. What are you trying to
Just
accomplish?
hit the bubbly spot. I
You
want to
hit
see
that
like
bubbly spot. Roll damage for magic missile. What level you casting it at?
first level, just the basic 3 dart.
All right,
One,
so that's
so-
3d4 plus 4. Dylan?
3d4 plus 3. I thought it was 1 per.
That is correct. It's 1 per missile.
3d4 plus 3, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So 3d4 is 7, so 10 total.
10 total. Marshall, out of your gun, 3 missiles shoot as they impact into the bubbles. Party.
Marshall, do you fan the hammer?
I do.
You see, it's real cool that
I got you, baby
3
bird.
massive cracks, one going up, one going to the right, and one going off down left, emerge. You can see that this wall has taken some damage, and structurally, it might not be very sound.
Ooh.
Can Christoph take a free action right now?
Yeah.
Can I look at Root and say, go?
Of course.
What does that open the?
It doesn't seem to be open, but it definitely did damage.
Can I burn 2 sorcery? I'm gonna burn 2 sorcery points and firebolt it.
Roll firebolt.
God damn it, Marshall, I'm grabbing a beer.
I've got it.
Hold
No,
on.
I've got it. Calm down. I've got it. I'm
I
stopped.
can
now.
get it if you want. Just gotta wait a second to open this because it's probably all
No, it's,
busy.
it's cool. Like literally, I just stopped, so I am good to go.
You good? You want me to roll?
No, I've got it. Just calm your tits.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Let him roll his
I'm never gonna roll for you
character.
again.
21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Twelve.
12. Another. This time fire. Impact. And you see the cracks spread and spread, and then all at once, you just hear shattering, and then the shimmer is gone, and the light just is reflecting off of this ancient stone door. Boulder, you still feel it's coming down. Anything else, Marshall?
So wait, it killed the force field?
It did.
Okay, Marshall's fucking running.
All right, yeah, you run
Actually,
up to the
hold
door.
on. Who? Shit. Damn, I can't do that because I'll hurt everybody else in the process.
Fireball. Sorry.
How
Please,
far?
dear God, don't.
How far is it from me to the doorway?
Don't-
It's a relatively small room, like 10 feet.
So it's 10 feet from me to the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
If I grab Meek, can I run with Meek the 15 feet through the door?
Yes, because you would have to move at half speed if Meek
Right.
allows it.
Are you carrying me
Meek,
away? Absolutely.
You want to take a trip?
Please, dear God, yes.
As Marshall grabs you and just drags Meek, Marshall, you kick open the door. As you do, everyone, you hear the stops as the blades are just inches away from some of you. We are now out of initiative.
Fuck yeah. Hell
Marshall,
yeah.
you
Go,
saved
Marshall.
my life.
Kristoff's hair is getting a little bit too long for him. It's gonna take like the front portion, and the blade that was right here. He's just gonna go. He's gonna grab one end of his hair and just go and cut that off. Me like that was really bothering me.
Okay,
I'm
make a
not one
dex
for
check.
bang.
Yes, please.
Okay, I rolled a 15, so it's
Okay, you're
plus-
fine.
Okay, great.
The
So-
You give
can I-
yourself an okay haircut.
Can I once again tell Meek now that he's outside of the room, like Meek, and gesture again towards the skeleton.
I just realized that I don't actually get any health off of killing an undead.
Fantastic.
That's true. That's how the blood bows, the blood lord stuff works.
amazing.
So
Oh.
Bad is going to look at the skeleton and just kind of shrug and just kind of be like, all right, come on. And we'll just walk through the door.
Marshall, as you kick in the door crashes open into a very small but ornate crypt. As in the center of the chamber is a beautiful silver coffin with ornamentation in the shape of a radiant elven woman in it's like a sarcophagus essentially, with this image on top, all in silver, of this elven woman in heavy plate mail, clasping a silvered greatsword in both of the hands on the sarcophagus.
I know Marshall and Meek went in first. Is it possible for me to follow them in and kind of like put
You're
a hand
all
on?
literally there.
Cool. Is it possible for me to like kind of hold everybody else back and be like, Root, go ahead, and let him go first?
Boulder is applying the last of his restorative ointment to himself.
I was about to say Meek is doing the exact same thing. I had 2 charges left.
I have 1 charge left, so.
Okay. As Christoph does that, he turns around, see the party bloody and healing themselves.
Putting on
I'm gonna wait
sunscreen.
for Root and just trying to say like everybody, let him go first, and if he wants me to, I will follow him to assist with
Wait.
whatever he might need to do.
Root, before you go, can you hit me with a little something something? Just a little one.
Guiding bolt.
No. God, no. That'll kill me again.
Rest in peace.
Second flame. 3-hit combo. No, Roots. He walks down into the chamber and he's just wide-eyed, looking at everything. He's gonna take a seat. And he hears Meek talk to him, but he doesn't respond to him. He's gonna take a seat in front of the coffin, and we're gonna cast.
Well, okay. Let me finish my description then. If you're going into the room, above her coffin, carved into the wall, strange yet beautiful markings almost musical in how they appear. Similar language to the circle outside this room, that little light puzzle. Um, but there is a beautiful mural that depicts what appears to be a massive being, an, a being made of pure energy, almost like an elemental, but primordial. Something more primal, something more ancient. Root, you look upon this visage of this creature, almost humanoid in shape, but amoeba like in places. It is the embodiment of something. And you aren't sure why. But this is important. This shape is connected to your past. There's also a lot of wording written above her grave. A beautiful, almost like someone took the time to hand etch and trace in silver liquid uh, these characters and things. Who speaks Celestial?
I don't speak it, but I can read everything.
Yep. All right, Meek, you're the only one who can
Oh,
read this.
no.
I
Oh.
refuse to read it until I get
No.
health.
Yeah.
okay.
So, Root, you did go first into this room, and this is what you see.
Okay, it feels like Root's just walking into a dream. It's like I said, he was wide-eyed looking at everything. He sees the mural. He's just gonna stare at it for 10 seconds. He's gonna sit down, crisscross Indian style, take his shield down, fill it full of water. He's gonna sit there and he's gonna cast Prayer of Healing. It's at 3rd level, taking 10 minutes to kind of
Damn it, Meek.
to help everybody who needs it. So 25 healing for up to 6 creatures.
Woo! That's pretty good.
Is that all of us that's down here?
We have what, 8 in the party?
Yeah.
At
Usually.
At least.
Well, Elmark's not here, so.
That is
So-
true.
And Brentley didn't take damage, I don't think.
So I need it. I know Meek needs it.
I could
Boulder, if
I
you
could
need it.
use it, but it's not imperative.
Well, I have 6 choices. So me, Boulder, Meek, Kristoff.
Cool.
I don't know. Tusha didn't take damage. I'm pretty sure.
I took damage.
I'm still
Two
outside.
left.
Fair enough. And 1 floating for anyone who hasn't been called for healing, who
I
needs
am
it.
back to full. That's
Okay,
what I
so
needed.
that takes 10 minutes to cast. So Tusha, what would you like to do?
I guess try to put the great sword in the hole.
Make an athletics check for me.
I was going to ask if that doorway opened up or not.
It hasn't so far.
Oh,
A 5.
You try to put your body weight on it, and it just won't go down, Tusha. It is the strangest thing.
All right, I'm gonna sigh. I'm gonna step back, and I'm going to cast Puto's push and pull.
Nice.
And
Go
try to
ahead
push
and
this
make
one.
a spellcraft check. So just a spell attack if you want.
All right, 14.
14. That is enough. As you concentrate, you see that spectral serpentine-like bodies begin to wrap around the blade, and you bring your hand down, and the blade sinks into the ground about 3 feet, and the doorway lifts once more, and party, you all hear the doorway open up once again.
Got it, guys.
Oh, good. It's
Tusha-
Tusha and not someone else coming to murder us.
Yeah.
Hope the
Continue,
ghosts
gentlemen.
don't follow him in.
Tusha, you look around, no spirits.
I guess I'll just walk into the main room with everyone else.
All right, you go down and you see the floor and like the blades are just covered in like your party's blood and things. And you kind of have to move about because the ceiling didn't go back up, so it's still kind of difficult to traverse. But you're able to get back into the chamber and you see everything that they see.
Who was that? Did we ever know the name of the artist at Pinky's?
The outlaw,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that person would probably like this. I'm gonna try to take a mental image, like of a painting of this, because I had a feeling they would enjoy that.
You mean the? Never mind. Whatever.
One who like had all the flayed bodies and hung up.
Yeah,
and
it was.
stuff.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
was
that was-
the
the
outlaw.
They
outlaw.
certainly
outlaw.
tried to kill us, but that's fine.
Killed.
Who we very much want to kill.
I
Yeah.
appreciate his artwork. I might want to kill him. He might want to kill me, but he had good artwork.
You know what?
I mean, he killed
That's
the
fine.
Kinko. His name was-
I'm
Walker.
I'm literally just right behind Root, following every step he takes. I'm like lockstep with Root. Just there to support him and whatever kind of check he needs to make.
And Meek is gonna go around the room and point at things and read what they say to Root.
Okay. Meek, I just sent you what it says. Would you please read it?
Oh, hold on. So let me see. All right, so I point at one thing and it says, "Here lies."
Don't read the word in parentheses. That's for me. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, keep going.
Here lies Lomoral Gentleharp, the Silverlight, the Layer of Doom. And then I go over to the next one, and it says, "I defeated the 8, but they will come again. To fight them is to know their sins, overcome their strength by knowing flaws. The prodigal son only wants the mother of monsters."
No,
Only-
you're.
Am I doing it wrong?
No, it's a. I don't know how it's sent.
I got you.
cool.
The prodigal son only wants. Next
There you go.
line. The mother of monsters. Next line. Only desires. Next line.
It's so the prodigal son only wants, the mother of monsters only desires.
I got you. I can do it. All right.
Facebook Messenger's dumb. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The long arms of music only prides. Next line. The luminous watcher only suffers. Next line. The behemoth only slumbers. Next line. The many only consume. Next line. The eye only beholds. Next line. And the living father only weeps in stony apathy. And then there's another. I go over to the next one and point. It says, "When the veils between worlds weaken, the 8 will stir again, and the call for heroes rings truest. From plains and past far and wide, another 8 will stem the tide. And here's where they'll come to finish what must be done." And then it's got some names. It looks like the
It
law,
does.
the hand, the fist, the stone blade, the architect, the crown, the captain, and the vessel.
Jesse, you're such an asshole.
Wait, is that us?
Yes, that's us. And then Jesse laughed and said, "The captain," like an asshole.
No.
Wait, so we're a part of a prophecy, guys. We almost messed it up. 'cause I almost died.
Let's start with something very, very important.
It's not
Did
done.
Root laugh or did Jesse laugh?
May my silver light banish the darkness, brave warriors. Drink deep on what I know. If you are valiant of heart, take the treasures of my journey. May they aid you when light is needed the most. May Etor guide my shield siblings to far off places safe from these sins. Lamoral Gentleheart, the silver light. That's it. Sorry, I'm a terrible reader.
You did great.
Yeah, you killed it,
Perfect.
me.
No, absolutely. I was just laughing at the captain part because I know
Yeah,
Stein's
I was
gonna
English
love it.
teacher.
You're such an asshole.
No, I'm not trying to be. I
I
love
feel
you
like
too. I'm just
Bad is the captain, right? And not. I feel like the other one. I feel like Elmark's the crown.
it could be
So
interpreted.
wait,
both
me,
ways.
can you read us all the titles again one more time, please?
No.
Well, yeah.
Do you?
It's okay.
Which titles do you want? The
titles
The,
of
the
thing-
8 of them.
the heroes.
the heroes. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's the law, which I'm assuming is
Marshall.
Meek. Oh, okay.
Shut the fuck up. Just read the titles and I'll say who it is.
Why are you
All right.
laughing? You're an asshole.
There's the hand,
Oh,
Omar?
no, it's not Boulder. Maybe Tusha?
No.
Oh,
Bolt
Mark.
The fist.
No, you know who that is? That's Meek. Meek is the hand.
No.
No,
Meek's
I
the
think I'm a
vessel.
different one. Yeah, I
Keep
think I'm.
saying.
Let's discuss this later. Let's
Keep
discuss this
saying.
later.
Keep saying words.
This is you told me this is Root's moment, so I'm gonna listen to him.
That's fine. Keep saying words.
No,
He
no,
told
no.
me not to.
Root, tell him to keep saying words.
So, no, don't keep saying words. You said that was the end of it, right? There was no more. Or
Right? Yeah, that was it. I pointed to
alright.
all the things and
all
read
right,
them all to you.
so we're gonna get that sent to the chat, and it's gonna be hella cool.
We're
But
all
for
gonna
now-
fight about it.
Yeah, we are.
But I'm the architect.
There it is.
No,
There
Steven for
wasn't
the
an
win.
architect. Oh yes, there was.
no deliberation about that. But Stephen, the coffin it itself is just standing upright in the center of the room.
It is not. It is laying down reverently. It's it appears to be on almost a ruined dais, a raised platform, just succumbed to age. But the coffin itself, immaculate.
Can I see if there are any traps that might be attached to the coffin?
Sure. How would you like to go about investigating that?
I want to see if there's anything that might trigger when we open. Like, so I imagine that the coffin is like obviously square shaped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well,
like a
rectangle, but sure.
rectangle, right? So if anything that would move the lid would trigger something.
Okay, make a investigation check. Are you looking for something mechanical, arcane?
Let's go arcane.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20, it's 28.
Kristoff, you, with your arcane mind and being defeated by the last trap, you are determined to not let this slip by. You notice very subtly on the seam of the sarcophagus or coffin, slight rune work that gives off a radiant glow.
Cool. I'm just gonna run I've got a little felt pouch in my front pocket. I'm gonna take it out of my little artificer's tools. There's two. There's one that looks like a tuning fork and one that looks kind of like a hooked little metal thing. I'm gonna run it across the seam
Mm-hmm.
just so I can see the runes. And I feel like Root is gonna reach out to touch it. And I'm gonna stop him. See, there's a trap here. Is there a way for me to deactivate that trap? Can I tell?
You can certainly try. You can either make a. Do you have like a tool proficiency, Tinkerer's tool?
I've got
You could try
Tinkerer's
that.
tools. Yeah.
Or you could try base Arcana check, but it looks like Root is putting his hand up.
Guidance.
Tinker.
Oh, guidance.
Thank you. Ah, I've got Tinkerer's tools for
You-
sure.
You grab Root's hand and you just feel the trust you, soft belly. Wom, 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 wom.
Thanks, Root.
Yeah, phaser's
Anyway.
sounds are the sounds of guidance.
Just kinda
Yeah.
like a
I'm
little
gonna-
bit- pretend like I'm not crying.
I'm gonna be ready to cast a spell if he fucks this up.
Thanks, Meek. What do I do for guidance, Root?
D4.
Yes.
D4, you said?
Yes.
Cool.
That is the thing.
Oh, so I rolled an 18 and it's a plus 11 for my Tinker's tools. So
So 29.
29
29.
plus 1? 30.
30. Very good. You just by looking and reading the runes, or at least what you believe them to be, it's definitely divine magic in nature. But you're able to just imbue your tools with a little bit of arcane energy, and you breathe out. Scratch.
Can I change the enchantment or whatever it is so
with
that
that
it's-
roll, depending on what you want to do, sure.
just so that when you open the sarcophagus, it does the grunt birthday party skull in Halo. And it goes. and when you- so what happens is if you turn on the grunt birthday party skull, if you get a headshot on one of the grunts, it pops into confetti and goes, "Hey!" for everyone.
Like
So
a
if you-
children's birthday party. Just
like a children's birthday party. So if you open the sarcophagus, it's gonna pop into confetti and go, "Hey!"
Fine.
I know that you hate that, but thank you. I
That's fine.
appreciate you.
Brentley, are you raising your hand?
I am. I love this mechanic. This is great. Bad is going to take out a candle and light it, and then light a cigarette on the candle, and then just hand it to Root and say, "We owe her reverence."
The cigarette or the candle?
I'm going to hand the candle to him
Okay.
after
Oh.
lighting my cigarette on it.
Duh. She is one of I.
My cigarettes are
shouldn't-
more fun.
I shall know more in a moment. Root's gonna move over to the coffin. Just very before he places a hand on it, he's just gonna say a little prayer to Aitor. Says, Aitor, guide me along this journey. He's gonna slowly open the coffin. Children are gonna.
heavy. It's very heavy. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Oh,
I would like to hold my attack just in case any more of the scary ghosts come back.
Okay.
can I give myself guidance?
You are, yeah, I assume you did. You prayed a little bit.
Fair point. Athletics, you said.
Mm-hmm.
15. Let me roll D4. Plus another 4 for 19 total.
Nice. Okay. You push open the coffin, and it goes off the side. You gingerly just place it, and so it falls over without issue. No damage to the lid. Inside, you see dust, ash, as though there were a body here at one point that is so wholly decayed that it is just dust. However, where the body's head would be, there is a beautiful, gleaming silver tiara that comes, an ornamental that comes to a point in the center and juts out like a unicorn's horn. You do notice that on the sarcophagus, the woman, the elven woman, is wearing a similar tiara.
Hey.
Gonna feeling the confetti in his face.
Yes, it does. It does. There is a flash of arcane and divine light and some magical confetti.
Well, that's a weird thing for them to have done in this ancient. I wasn't me. I made sure the trap didn't go off. But
You hear a small chuckle from Root as he.
Kristoff's gonna run back to where the captain is and light his office candle, light a spliff.
Well, Root has the candle, but sure.
Never mind.
You can light it yourself. You're magic.
You can light off my cigarette. We're good.
Thanks, man.
So there is no body. It is just dust and ash. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's unfortunate. But we're gonna place the candle inside where inside the tiara, and then slowly pick it up with both hands, inspect it.
All right. Root, as you grasp the tiara, there is a bright flash of radiant energy that emanates throughout the room. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
This place.
Guidance?
Not on a saving throw.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
I failed.
Everyone who rolls a
21.
the DC is 16. If you roll lower than that, you are blinded for the next minute.
Oh no!
Kristoff immediately goes, puts his goggles down.
The arrows shoot off into the distance.
Nice.
Root failed.
Okay, so who didn't fail?
I did not fail.
I got a 25.
Okay, so Boulder and Kristoff are not blinded as you shield yourself from the bright, vibrant light. Kristoff and Boulder, you're the only ones who see this. Emerging out of the coffin, a beautiful silver specter of a woman who vanishes. The rest of you are blinded. What do you want to do?
Oh,
What did we get a good look at her or no?
It seemed to be, though translucent, match the image of the top of the sarcophagus.
Not okay. So I know that Root has talked about her a lot. Forest Lady. Would she have matched that or been something a little bit different?
The strange, vague descriptions of the forest lady that Root has given do not particularly match it beyond being vaguely female.
That's fine.
There is nothing left to say. She was lady in forest. She is forest lady.
That's fine, Root. I was just curious.
You are a belly of soft. You are soft.
As Boulder and Kristoff, you see this, as you see all of your party are recoiling and just rubbing their eyes, as it'll take a whole minute for you all to regain sight. Do you want to wait?
Please.
thinking
Yeah.
this is a test for Itor. Root's going to take the tier. He's still grasping the thing. It just blinded him. He just suffer it, and put it on.
Okay. Root, you place the tiara upon your head. And nothing happens. You need to attune to it.
Fair enough. Does it?
But go ahead. I have to find out what I called. Go ahead and add the silver light to your inventory, Root.
It's a custom item, or
yeah, it's an item. It is a wondrous item. It is very rare. It requires attunement by one of pure of heart and just of deed.
Sounds more like Kristoff to me. So you.
I
I don't know. Meeks certainly matches that
No
description.
way, dude. I'm not putting that on my head.
I love that. Jason's like, nope.
We all know Kristoff.
I'm just trying to picture.
Wait, say that again, Boulder.
We all know Kristoff just wants to wear a tiara. It's okay.
Listen, you got a pretty face.
All right, Root, were you able to locate that?
Yes, it is added into my inventory.
Wonderful.
Trying to picture Root's giant dragon ass wearing a tiara.
It's got a horn in the middle. Makes me look like a unicorn.
Makes you look horny.
Hell yeah. He's got two like goat horns and then a horn in the middle. He's got
Root,
the two.
you place
balls
it
and a
upon
cock.
your head, and you just feel this light, this silver light emanate from you. Party, you see his eyes for a moment flash with this beautiful silver wisps, and then it subsides for a moment.
Root, do you feel okay?
Duh.
Does this remind you of anything?
Not particularly, not this specifically, but you keep just looking at that image.
The elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Does that lady's name? Do you remember her? You ever met her before?
Yeah.
She seems to be a dragonborn.
Those of you in Tharg who are from Tharg Kalan, please make a history check for me.
Well, I'm good at these.
She was definitely an elf, not a dragonborn. By the
Ooh,
way.
I rolled a 14.
That is true. This is an elf. 14?
Do the Shattered Islands, does that count or no?
It's a 23, Steven.
The Shattered Islands. What do you mean the Shattered Islands?
I thought that's where I was from. Isn't that what it was?
I don't know where you were from. You never shared anything with me.
I sent you the whole thing.
Oh, well, I don't recall.
It's a 23,
no,
and you
it's
know
not
what, Steven? I'm going to use my last +5 to make it a 28.
The name, though Meek mispronounced it, but that's okay.
Sorry, I'm
is-
terrible at reading. I told you.
No, you're not. I am very proud. That was an experiment, and I really liked it. So we'll be
Meek,
having
you
guys
fucking nailed it.
create
Yeah.
more stuff.
No, seriously.
But
Don't take
Kristoff.
me laughing.
Laura Morel Gentleharp was once the name, maybe about a decade ago, of the former leader of the Church of Lucisco. A woman, beautiful elf, who was found out to be a demon.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, we knew that. We okay. Continue.
Wait a
Sorry,
second. We
Steven.
totally know that chick.
We did. We did at one point. Steven, I'm sorry. Continue.
That's it. That's all you remember. You know that
Oh,
she,
oh fuck you
you know
guys!
specifically that she was found out and killed by the Funky Bunch.
Oh my god, you guys!
I totally remember that
Jesse,
episode.
do you
This is
remember that?
amazing. Yeah, this is so good.
This is a very Dylan and Jesse moment, and we're like reliving it again. Oh!
okay, that's really cool. And my heart's not pounding 100
He's
or
gonna
anything.
cry. Look at him.
Okay, that's really cool. Um,
Oh my god, how did I not remember that? Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Christoph's
okay.
gonna. I don't know if you guys root. I lived there for a really long time. I read these. My parents read these books to me when I was really little. Laura Morell was a lady who we thought was on our side, and at the end ended up that that wasn't really the case. There was some stuff that happened. It's if you look at the history, it's a little bit of a gray area. Some people say that she was a member of the Church of Lucisco, and then some people say that she was not, and that she was evil. It's really, no, there were some people who were there, some people who say some stuff. It's kind of hard to tell what was the truth and what was not the truth. But she was someone back from where I'm from. Have you ever heard that name before? Do you know anything about that?
all of
No.
this is new to me, Soft Belly. You are telling me this one here is not the Shield sister, or is
She certainly wasn't. Steven, I know that, right? That she wasn't like a mortal. That she was actually a devil, demon, devil.
So you would know the rumor is that Laura Morel Gentleheart, the old banisher of darkness, bringer of light, was found out to be a demon specifically.
And this tomb is for Laura Morell, right?
This tomb is for a woman named Laura Morel Gentleheart, who lived many years ago.
no?
Root.
Oh, the demon took her persona, and that's how.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
that's
don't know that, Root.
I know, but this is okay. I'm connecting.
Jesse
things, not
knows that.
Rude is. Okay. No,
Root. Laura Morell was a demon. That's all I know. I was just a child when it happened, but that's the story I was told. This might be. I can't say for sure. Kind of make some kind of intelligence check to determine if
Yeah.
Christoph would know that or not.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
This is just putting 2 and 2 together.
Okay, so I rolled a 19 total.
Oh, that's pretty good. You're kind of the timeline doesn't add up. I mean, demons can live a very long time, but to have a temple dedicated to with all this ornamentation and remains are strange. It doesn't add up.
But I would know that Laura Morell that us as a group previously encountered was an elf, right?
Yes, she did. She did definitely look like an elf.
And the remains appear to be dragonborn?
The remains appear to be ash.
Oh, okay. My bad.
But the sarcophagus appears to be an elf.
So Root, the Laura Morell in the stories was a demon. She certainly could have been impersonated by this demon, and Laura Morell could have been a real person. But I don't know enough history to tell you for sure. Do you, Root? I don't want to pry into your past, but can you? Maybe we can sit down and try to remember more about Forest Lady. do we want to try to do that? Maybe Captain Bad can help us, or we can leave it be.
Root's gonna move the coffin back on top of it
Mm-hmm.
and not undo what Kristoff did, but
With the trap, you mean?
yeah, with the trap. Not undo it, but set it up again, I guess. Eddie's gonna turn around to him. I have been trying to remember for every day, Softbelly. I would love to try and remember with you.
I'm here to help, Root.
Right there. Can you read what is on this wall one more time?
I can,
No.
but you can also look in the chat, and I post.
At this point, we can say Meek reads it out loud.
Hey.
Also, Stephen, I had a question.
Yes, I saw you raise your hand.
Does the tiara look different to me?
It does not.
Okay.
Good question. I figured you might ask that.
I just figured, could you know the other one is.
I know nothing. Alright.
Can Root do a perception check to see if there's anything around the room, whether it be like hidden or
So
that
if
we
you're
just
looking
haven't seen
for
yet?
hidden things, it's going to be investigation.
Hmm.
Or if you want to just do a glance around the room, it's perception.
Well, one's a +0 and one's a +7, and the glance is a +7. So
You can do a glance.
we're gonna do a glance at advantage. It's natural 20.
Whoo, baby. Yeah. You glance about. You look in the stone-carved walls. Just kind of your eyes going over passage and passage, not knowing the words, but sort of being able to equate as Meek is hopefully telling you the truth about what it says. There's nothing else here.
Root's going to pick up his shield that he put down earlier. Still has water in it. He's going to pick it up, dump it upon himself. May I guide us home, comrades? I believe this is everything here.
Root, is there a way that we can maybe, I'm not a religious man, but maybe purify this temple? Some kind of praying. I'm willing to help you. Ceremony, anything like that, just to make sure that nothing else bad enters here after we leave.
I can think of one way, Softbelly. We must be outside for this, though. Let us get Tusha.
Oh yeah, where the fuck is Tusha?
Here,
She's there.
y'all seem to be having a moment, so I just kind of.
Oh, I thought Tusha was still outside.
Same.
No,
Sorry.
she made her
my
way
bad.
to you. All good.
Okay. Well, seeing that there's nothing left here, I guess let's head on out. And once we come out, Root's going to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
So you're all able to, with the ruins explored, you make your way and ascend the staircase, moving through the weaving of silvered blades that have not righted themselves. And you see that you are outside now, the crumbling archway before you, the silver dragon statue to your right. You see the thick brush pathway that leads back to the Gilden Grouse Pond and back to town. What would you like to do?
So Root's going to the same thing that he did earlier, place the shield down, pour some water inside of it, like from a canteen that he has. He's going to start start praying. Anybody's going to use one of the wild shape transformations for the familiar.
Oh, nice.
And it's going to be a hawk.
Okay.
And he's going to envelop inside the hawk and take off and fly around this area.
Real quick, Root.
Yes.
As you conjure this hawk, it is pure silver.
Oh.
I mean, it's still a hawk, but it's a silver hawk.
Right.
That's different than normal, right? The rest of us notice that.
It's different.
You see its eyes glow icy blue, like it's got the Super Saiyan kind of off the eyes.
Nice.
And its roots inside of it. He's just gonna fly off. He's gonna grab a stick of incense from Root's backpack, and you see a small flame has come out of Root's nostril, just one, lights on it, and then starts taking off with the burning incense, flying around, kind of purifying the area as best can be.
Nice. Excellent. Root, go ahead and give yourself an inspiration that you can use later.
Aha!
Oh.
I think I
We
might
always
be able
forget
to help
about
with
those.
that. I'm not super sure how, but
How would you like to help?
I mean, I have incense and salt as well, so I can light some incense and just kind of hit the lower area while he's hitting the higher up.
Okay. Great. You don't get inspiration, but great.
Oh no, that's fine.
Good job helping.
Thank you, Captain. Much appreciated.
The hawk says as it flies over. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right. So a few moments pass. What would you all like to do?
Is it possible, Stephen, for me to have tried to collect some of that vine on the way out for Elmark?
Yeah. So you go up and do you want to investigate the vine? How do you want to collect it?
If possible, I would like to so I've got the tuning forks side and like the kind of hook ended side of my artificer's tools. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna kind of light the end of my artificer's tool, not like the hook ended side, and just like
Mhm.
burn the end of the vine so that it falls down and try to collect
Yeah.
it.
You and there are sparks, almost like you're cutting through metal. As you go a little bit, it's gonna take you a while, and you actually investigate and touch the vine. It is solid. It is very sturdy. It feels like metal, like it's as strong as silver.
Does it feel like I've worked with what's it called? The mercury stuff. Sorry.
Ferroderm?
Ferroderm.
Ferroderm?
Does it feel like Ferroderm to me?
It does not. Ferroderm
Okay.
is pliable. Ferroderm is amorphous. This is
Easy to work with. This is hard.
exactly. This is tough. Which is
Okay.
funny when Boulder said, "Oh, I don't think those vines, they strong."
Yeah,
Okay.
but I can't use them as a pillar. How do I make a pillar out of vines?
I don't know, rip it off the wall and jam it. But you did
Then-
fine. You did.
then-
I want to say, Boulder, that ceiling was on a 3-round smush. You edged it out to a 4-round smush that you guys just made through. But
Boulder
continue.
saved our lives.
Yes, Boulder did save your lives.
Okay.
This is only natural for first base.
I'm really just trying to get enough that Elmark can work with. So seeds, leaves, whatever he needs to like.
How much time? You think it would probably take about 15 minutes to collect one vine?
Then I will try to take about 30 if I can.
30 vines?
30 minutes.
Oh, okay, 2 vines. That
Yeah.
party, you see Kristoff has gone back inside and doesn't come back for a few minutes.
And I'm working upside down, so like as if someone was like Caleb was working underwater welding, but just like I'm upside down, flying with my boots.
Nice. So party, you've got 30 minutes. Go ahead and God, what's it called? That's a note for.
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
not
good.
sure what I should be doing. Should I be
Yeah,
tinker
add this
something,
to
or
your. No. You don't have to make a skill check. It just takes time.
cool?
Oh.
I'll message
Kristoff,
it to Josh. Whatever it is.
add 2 silverlight vines to your inventory.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Josh because I'm gonna give him right to him.
That's fine.
Hey,
Nah, you should
As
definitely hold those over his head.
Yeah,
as-
bargaining
Oh,
chips.
listen,
bargaining
I-
chips.
I 100% will. I've given him a child plus 2 silverlight vines. So
When he's cutting your finger off, you're gonna have no bargaining chips. Just remember that.
so party.
half.
Oh, what would you like to do? You've taken half a short rest. If you want to spend another 30 minutes, you can finish your short rest.
I'm gonna
So
hide the whole time.
I can always cast the Lehman's tiny hut, and we have a safe place for all of us to rest for a long rest.
You do
How-
know that town is 15 minutes away on a walk.
Steven, how
Sun
tall?
Kingdom.
Far.
It's my walk to work every
I
day.
just want to fucking use the spell. I learned it, and I still haven't fucking used it.
I
Tusha,
agree with
How-
trust
Tusha.
me, there will
We
be
sh-
time.
There will be
How
time.
tall is the ruins?
Uh, 7, 8 feet.
So
I mean,
now
there's
so
just an archway left, pretty much.
it doesn't come out of the like overarching forest, right? So the forest you
Nope.
said was like 15 or so, right? Is that correct?
The forest is like 50, 100 feet up to
Okay.
the canopy.
Once I'm done getting the roots and giving them the L mark, I will like sit on the top and try to look out about the clearing and make sure that nothing is trying to approach us.
Okay, perception check, Christoph.
Okay, it's perception. It's a 12.
Seems
Not
clear.
bad.
Seems all right. Nothing, no imminent danger, nothing parting trees rapidly towards your presence. It
Cool.
seems all right. You notice that the sun is just starting to turn as though it's about to set.
So let's go back to town and get our reward for food and eat and rest and hunt tomorrow for more monsters.
Yes.
All right.
I like
So
this
you
plan.
all begin to head back to town. You make your way through the less dense patches of shrubberies, and you take back the path past Gilden Grouse's pond, and you notice Gilden Grouse's body is gone. All that's left are the signs of battle. Your battle, particularly, as your blood is spilt on the ground. There are large, massive goose feathers just sort of strewn about from where you struck it many, many times. You all gather and recall that Brangiana said she would get the other Hunters of Hope to collect your quarry. And you begin to make your way back to town, and you smell something quite appetizing on the air. You take a moment, roast goose, and it
Mm.
emanates all over. It begins to make you instinctively salivate. Um, you all keep continuing, and you see smoke in the distance from a large bonfire in the town. Tusha, as you are walking back with the party, you begin to have an uneasy feeling. The scales on the back of your neck begin to tingle as you feel a familiar presence, a familiar eye upon you. You recall this many times as a young Yuan Ti. They've called it the Empress's gaze, a rare phenomenon passed down only through the anathema bloodline or the Empress's bloodline. You recall her gaze as you departed on this journey many months ago. Though audiences with the Anathema Empress were very rare, even for you. You feel her gaze now, in this place. It's uneasy, as though a mother's scornful gaze at their child. Scrolling down. You hear whispers. Only you hear them. But they're just gibberish. As though the signal's bad, for lack of a better term. Instinctively, you reach down to your satchel and check your book. To see any correspondences from your clutch. And there are a few words written in Cinna's hand. Your time is nearly up. The anathema comes. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh
What?
God!
Nice.
What's
Everyone's
it-
backstory is like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No, I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Well done, gentlemen. You did it. You were so close to dying in that little place. Oh my God.
Oh, was there another way besides the light on the shield, or
You
was
could have
that?
done so many things. Blow it up for all I care. Cast Dispel on the wall.
I gotta say,
I let
I
you
have
be
that, yeah.
creative.
I'm so angry because my entire ride back, I was like, oh, I'm gonna summon a skeleton, and then Meek can kill it, and he'll get health. That was it. That was my game plan. The
To be fair, that was
entire
some big
drive
brain
back.
shit. That was like really thinking about it.
Yeah,
it really
no.
was, yeah.
I'm
Just
I'm
weird.
super annoyed that didn't pay off.
Well,
You
it's
did
because
very
I
well.
missed
Aaron,
2
you can go
attacks.
ahead
So.
and stop the recording if you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, stop